Hello, Vault Hunters! It's I, Sam. Not really, it's just me. I'm in a really hyper mood right now because Hyperion sent me a package, a bonus lobbed package, if you will. It's my Claptrap. I've been waiting about bazillion years for it. So you get the game. It comes outside of the big box for some reason. I don't know. So they don't have to print loads of different ones and they can decide whether they're going to be Xbox or PS4. So I'm not going to go on too much because everyone's only watching this to see the Claptrap, I'm sure. So I'm going to find out what's in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Okay, yeah, cheers, Jack, thanks. So I'm going to start with a game. I'm sure everyone knows it's just a game, but it's got a really cool artwork anyway on it. I don't know, it's just kind of really, all the Borderlands games have come out with a sleeve that goes over the top. It's always been really metallic, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. You've got an Evolve advert in there. I was going to say gone are the days of a book, but we get a book in it, so that's nice. So, yeah, that's that, and a nice disc, which is standard. No one cares. No one actually really cares. Once you've got the game, the game's great, but everyone wants the Borderlands Claptrap. So, just open it up. It's the same. You got Handsome Jack on one side, and you've got Claptrap on the other. In the top, oh wow, that's actually quite thick. You got a dossier, I suppose. It's really cool. Let's try and be careful, so I don't want to rip. A bit of the stickers came off, but So in here you've got they call them liliographs, I don't know. Pretty pictures of the Vault Hunters. Everyone's seen what they are. There's my favourite, the Siren. Gunzerker. Okay, these are really cool. They're really, really thick and really high quality. They're quite big as well. I thought they'd be a bit smaller. But I'm going to frame, you get all 12 of all the current announced Vault Hunters in case there's any more. There's the latest one. Baroness. So there, okay, that is really cool. Inside there you've got the cover art for Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel as well inside the case. That's really nice. And on the outside you've got a, embossed, I think is the word I'm looking for. That is really nice. You can kind of see that they're embossed there. But that's really cool. I won't be using that as a case. It's too nice, to be honest. So inside we have the Hyperion package itself. This is really cool. It's in the style of the art from the game, like the cel-shaded edges and stuff. It's really nice. It's like a lockbox that you find cash in the game. And in there, on the side there, property of Hyperion Corporation, and contents is one Claptrap unit. So I'm going to crack this open. And there's stickies on the side. I want to be careful not to wreck those. Here, IGN, these are called scissors. Use them for unboxings. I joke, I love you, really. That was quite funny. Alright, so we got the Seals of Doom off. So this is a really cool package. It's really like the game. And it's what you can imagine Hyperion actually sending the Claptrap out. I'm just going to raise the camera up slightly, just so you can see that really cool detail they've got on the polystyrene there. Really nice looking. We got the Vault symbol. We got the Claptrap, and yeah, this is what you'd get if you actually bought a unit. So I'm just going to move the camera back because I'm going to try and get all this in one shot. It is quite big. Some people have been saying it's smaller than they thought it would be. I'm actually quite impressed with the size. I was worried it was going to be really small. Okay, he's coming out in one unit. I don't want him to fall. And there he is. That is absolutely flipping brilliant. That looks so cool. So I'm just going to start pulling him out gently. I think he comes out in one polystyrene block. It's probably safer. So just lay him down. Move this out of the way for the moment. So there he is. He's actually quite big. I didn't think it'd be. So people were saying that they were worried it was going to be small. I'm actually really happy with the size. Clappy's ready to be switched on. Now I don't know if there's going to be any juice. Okay, there's a bit of juice in it. So he's on. Okay, the flashy eye is indicating he needs a Wi-Fi signal. Connecting. There we go. So I am connected to my Claptrap.
Check me out, I'm dancing! Who's the badass robot? This guy.
Oh yeah.
How are you not laughing right now? That was fucking gold!
It was. Okay, so I don't know. One, I think, is going to give me movement. So I'm going to take him off his pedestal. Okay, so I've had a little practice with him. And I'm sort of getting better at controlling him. He's quite hard to manoeuvre. There's a motion control and sort of like a normal like joystick control. If I just show the camera a bit, you can actually see there's a camera as well. You can actually see the mic stand and everything in that. So yeah, there's like a weird like joystick sort of configuration. He's quite hard to manoeuvre. You can't make him dance, unfortunately. I think he will work better on carpet, if I'm honest, because there'll be a bit more like friction on the ground.
Wow! You're not dead?
So yeah, it's really cool. They made this really well. Like they could have just given some cheap RC with 4 wheels, and people would have still bought it. But they've actually really made an effort trying to make this guy. And he's got loads of phrases as well. Like I've not even heard of him yet. So if he's nervous, his light goes red. Like it does anything. I'm just going to lower the mic down so you can get.
Harry's not laughing right now! That was fucking gold!
So there he is.
Hey! Wanna hear the new
Oh my god!
song I wrote?
Yes. Oh god, I love this. I'm going to spend more time playing with this than the game, I think. There you go, back in shot.
Damn it, Jack! How did you know stairs were my only weakness? Next to execution and explosions and gunfire, rust, corrosion, being kicked a lot, viruses, being called bad names, falling from great heights, drowning, no onset diabetes, being looked at funny, heart attack, exposure to oxygen, being turned down by women, and pet dander. Your praise is met only by your malevolence. Who's the badass robot? This guy.
This guy. I put a little bit more charge in this since when I first started playing him. He's a bit more sprightly, so I imagine he's going to be a bit quicker with a full charge. Because he's definitely picked up his pace.
Test me, Squire!
So yeah.
I sound pleased about that. It's only because my programmer space is my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed.
Aww. If he had a birthday party, I'd turn up to it.
Stairs? No!
I've been waiting for that one for ages.
This is just a recording. It's totally crazy. This is really cool. Please don't give me more nervous.
Ah, the app crashed. He's having a existential crisis in the corner. It looks like he's been boxed in. The app has crashed. He's got a bit confused. He's probably going to fall over straight away, isn't he? Is he okay? He's alright. Yeah. I am alive! Uh-oh.
Open!
And that's a wrap, I think.